Alright guys, we are back with some more MX versus ATV Legends, and today I thought we were going to have 2024 Loretta Lynn's, but that doesn't come out until the 30th now with the pit bike, so a little bit of a wait, not a big one. That's going to be a bunch of stuff, so anticipated pit bikes and the new track, the bonus event. If it is an update with other stuff, I don't know. But today we do get a very small update, kind of to hype up the pit bike 500cc DLC. And it is a DLC, it isn't going to just be in the game, but you get the 50, the 110, and the 500. So we don't have it yet, but again, we get some hype here and a sneak peek in this update for a pit bike track at the farm. So let's jump into it, go over the patch notes, and then see what we got. Okay, so obviously we do have the new bike pack. It isn't here yet, but on July 30th, you can pick it up. The 500, the 50, and the 110. Also, on July 30, we get Waypoint Racing. It is making a return. It tells you where they're going to be. It isn't here yet, but hyping you up, letting you know the patch for the pit bikes will have Waypoint Racing. Also on July 30th, we get some exclusive pit bike tracks. This one is from the farm. We do get a sneak peek at it. We will check it out today, but yeah, you get some tracks just for the pit bikes. DLC freebies is always a good thing. If you picked up the Goat Farm or the 2024 Pro Motocross track DLC, you get some Waypoint races. Even more DLC freebies if you picked up the Sleigh Ground DLC or the 2024 Pro Motocross DLC. Those two venues will get pit bike tracks. Well, we know the Sleigh Ground has a 110 track, but I don't know if they're going to add another one or if it'll be a raceable event. Either way, DLC freebies. So check it out. We have the new pit bike track here at the farm. It isn't the first one. We have one from Redbud, one from the Sleigh Ground, kind of like the Dungy motocross track. And I have rode it a bit. I'm going to show you, but it's really cool because it kind of has like, I don't know if it's going to be a Joker lane or what they're going to do, but there's two fully different ways you can take this track. Now, we're going to use the 125 because I feel like it fits a bit better, you know. We don't have the pit bikes yet. We will have them in a week, probably from when you see the video, but we don't have them yet. But I do kind of want to show you the track, or at least this one, and because this would be the main part to the update besides the, you know, news about what's to come. So let's jump into it and check the track out. And pretend that would be the starting gate. Now, I'm going to take it, whoa, way over jump. Way over jump, I always forget that. I've done one lap, maybe two, on each way of taking the track. So I'm not like, so we're not pro, but really easy to over jump stuff. Probably a triple. Feels like that's the way. Then we take this way, but you can see there's a completely different way to do this. So it's really cool, actually. This way, hit the double, and then we go around the silos here, jump down, and there you go. So this time we're going to go, try not to over jump. We're going to go straight, completely different way. Almost messed that up. We're good. See, it's completely different from the way we did it before, and then we go in between that jump. We have a pretty big table here, kind of an OJ. Then we jump over this one, and then we connect back to the way we were hitting it before. So this is actually a really well designed pit bike track. Not just really short. I mean, it is a short track, but you have to assume, you know, with the pit bikes, you're probably not going to be hitting it quite as fast. I mean, we could quad and do some things that probably the pit bike won't be able to do. We'll have to see. I mean, we haven't even tried them yet, but I'm not sure if one of them, you know, is going to be a Joker lane or if it's just going to be just a really crazy big split lane, you know? Not really sure. But this is pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. Now, I don't know if Fox Raceway has their track there as well. I don't know if I even want to show it. I mean, you guys will see it if you... I mean, you guys would see it if you check the update out, but... yeah, whoa. Even the 125, just a bit too much. Felt like this was better, though. What was I saying? Like, Fox Raceway, I mean, maybe they made some changes to the sleigh ground. We might go check. But if you don't see it in the video, probably it was pretty much the same. We may go check out Fox Raceway, but I kind of feel like this was just added with the patch to, you know, get you excited for the pit bikes. I know besides audio has got to be number one, but besides audio, pit bikes is pretty heavily asked for, right? I mean, people have wanted that. Usually pit bikes are an MX versus ATV game, so yeah. Let's finish up this lap and then we'll go check out some of those other places and see if they have the pit bike track as well. But this is going to be cool. This is going to be really cool to race this on. Or to race on this with the 110s and the 50s and even the 500. 500 is going to be pretty cool too. Okay, so we jump over to 2024 Fox Raceway, and I don't see a new pit bike track. Maybe that's going to be added with the pit bikes. It makes sense, but it would have been cool to see it already. But, I mean, we have the vet track here. We have the main track over there. And then we have the tiny supercross track over here. I mean, maybe they turn one of these tracks into the pit bike track. I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure this was always here. We might try it out just in case, but kind of doing a quick run through of what we got. Then we have this track here in the middle. That's always been there. Some freestyle stuff, and then kind of speed up. Way over here, this supercross track has always been here. So, I'm not really sure where they would build a new one. I mean, they have some room. You know, you could put one here, back here. But maybe they just make one of, like, this track or that track. Maybe they make one of those two raceable instead of building a new one. Or maybe they remove one and then put a different one in. I don't know. But I do want to kind of go over them just in case. But I'm pretty sure these two tracks were already here. Okay, so let's check out this track first. It does have a starting gate, but I don't know if that means we get real races on this track. So far, it appears to be pretty much the same. Now, I mean, they could easily turn this into a pit bike track because the track itself is pretty tiny. You know, the jumps are pretty small, right? I mean, it could be a pit bike track. And maybe they do that instead of making a new one. I mean, it would be really cool if they made a new one. That's what I would prefer, but if they don't, this works too. Okay, so I want to use first person because I barely get to use it, and I really do enjoy it. I feel like first person is probably the superior camera angle in Legends, so we get this, kind of turn it into whoops, it's okay. But, I mean, the jumps are all pretty tiny on this track, but it doesn't have a starting gate, and it just feels less likely that this is going to be the pit bike track. But I could be wrong. I definitely have been wrong many a time, so I don't know for sure. But it just feels like the other track is more set up to be the pit bike track. But this one, I mean, it would work, and I wouldn't be completely surprised if it does get turned into one, but yeah, I don't know. The track itself is virtually the same. Also, you know, I never knew this for the longest time. These gates actually open. I didn't know that. It took me forever to realize it. So, yeah, there you go. I don't remember that pit bike track being there, but if it was, I apologize because I'm like 99% sure that track is new. So I wanted to show it to you. That will do it for this video. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.